We move on to what potentially could be a very, very moving moment for the inaugural running of the Betway Summer Cup. Piers Stratham climbs aboard a horse that has been a great soldier for you and has a point to prove against the best over 10 furlongs.
Yes, Lembros, he's a very good stayer. I mean, he does really well over the extended trips, but he's done precious little wrong over anything shorter. I mean, the times that he's running in 1800, the last 3 or 4 times in between those stamina races, he's acquitted himself really well. I thought his last run was very, very good. I think his preparation has been very smooth. Piers Stratham on, well, I think he's still got it in him. We saw him come back after a massive break and play them all on a break in the KZN Breeders. He's a fitter, stronger rider now, and I'm very happy to have him on.
And then we move on to a former winner of this race who we know he's got the ability, he just has to show up on the day in Zilzal.
Yeah, Zilzal, you don't have to be a brain surgeon to see that he's been inconsistent of late, but he can pull it out the fire. He does run some very good races. He is at the end of his career. We'll see how we go in this race, but his work's good, coat's good. Happy to have Louis Makotwa on, and he's drawn well.
Marvellous. Pyromaniac is a horse that one of your colleagues is very bullish about running a huge race, and that's Joe Soma. He's no mug when it comes to studying form, and his preparation has been superbly outstanding.
Yeah, he's had a good preparation, Andrew. You cannot have the confidence that you would have had with a decent draw when you have a 19 draw. Fortunately, he is a horse that's going to come from off them, and he didn't get a clear passage in his last start. You would think he's going to get the trip with his pedigree, and I think a nice quiet ride. Calvin's riding with confidence. I'm sure he can be finishing strongly, especially if there is a pace.
Shango could be a dark horse for the money. He's a former almost Derby winner and a July consolation winner, and he's been a good soldier to you.
He's a multiple group winner. He comes in with a low rating and a good draw, a good preparation. I wasn't happy with his prep going into his last start, which was a prep run, but I wasn't happy with it. Anything can happen. It's a Summer Cup. These horses at the bottom of the weights, they hard knockers, campaigners. The boys at the top of the weights, if they fluff their lines, I'm the hyena here. I'm here to pick up the pieces if the big horses fluff their lines.
Litigation winner of the Victory Moon with 51, climbs a bit in the weights. He's worse off at the weights with Sparkling Water, but there's a lot of upside to him. He's an improving sort. Not to say that she isn't too, but he does have it all to do, but he's got a very, very good run into this race.
Yeah, his preparation has been good, and I have to believe he's a fitter, better horse going into this race than he was the Victory Moon. Having said that, he would need to be. He's definitely got a mountain to climb at the weights. He won the Derby trial impressively. He travelled too well in my mind in the Derby itself, and based on the way he travelled, he didn't see it out. And I thought his run in the Gravel 1900 against Do It Again was very good. He wasn't used in a race, and he is a horse that likes to run up handy. So I thought 3.5 lengths of Do It Again was a good run. Preps have all been very good coming back, bar the run in the Charity Mile, and it is out there that on record that I wasn't happy with it, and that's why we backed him up. He's had a good prep, Andrew. Tough task at the weights, but ignore at your own peril.